Hi guys, welcome back. Queen Osset here. Today I'm going to do the second half of the video response to Peyton of Sovereign Self's hashtag Abgar. A week ago I did hashtag spread 13 to take a look at what I needed to release finally as I truly begun my solar return. And I wanted to work on releasing some things, and that's why you hadn't heard from me in the past week. Not that it's been a big deal, but I really am ready now to move forward into my next phase, next year of my life. So, how appropriate that I would be doing this hashtag Abgar spread, also written by Peyton. Abgar is a test that is administered to babies when they are first brought into the world. It was a test that was developed by Virginia Abgar in 1950 something or the other, and it's an acronym for appearance, pulse, grimace. Let's see, the other is activity and respiration. So how about that? From the minute we are born, we are judged until the day we draw our last breath. So I think what matters is all that stuff in between, right? So the Abgar is going to help me determine what it is that I want to bring forth for this coming solar return, for this place where I am right now. Now, Leo is about to move out, or rather the sun is moving out to Leo and moving into Virgo. So Leo was about partying and having a good time and family and community and experiencing abundance and blessings. And I know many of you have been experiencing these high temperatures and the heat and cannot wait till the fall comes in. I appreciate the fall as well. It's just that deep freeze winter where that cold sets in your bones that I don't like. But I really am a sun baby. I need the warmth, I need the heat, I need that moisture, I need to be outside. We are moving now into Virgo, and the Virgo energy asks us to become a bit more serious about what it is that we want to bring forth into our life. Become a bit more intentional about achieving our goals. Now, I have Virgo in my Mars, and Mars is the planet that rules your work environment, your work ethics, how you approach your productivity in your life. And there are some things that I want to bring in. I am going to pause this. Okay, I'm back. There's some construction work going on, so I'm not really sure if it picks up, but I'm going to continue on. Anyway, we're moving into the sign of Virgo, and I wanted to get a little bit more information in regards to this constellation and the energy that surrounds Virgo. There is a spread in Sasha Graham's book that talks about the qualities of Virgo, and I'll leave one of my other YouTube family members to post that, should they decide to do that. But I wanted to look at the, I guess you could say, magical, mystical goddess, God energy surrounding Virgo. This is a book that was written in 1988, or published in 1988 by, or 1998 rather, Patricia Telesco. And it's a daily guidance book. There's a goddess for every day. So the goddess that rules Virgo is Astrea. And it says here that the themes for Astrea are excellence, learning, purity, justice, knowledge, reason, and innocence. The symbol are the stars. And then she has here about Astrea. This Greek goddess motivates fairness and virtue within us. She empowers our ability to fight the good fight in both word and deed, especially when we feel inadequate to the task. According to lore, she left Earth during the Golden Age because of man's inhumanity to man. She became the constellation Virgo. So Virgo the energy that I have experienced through people that I know who are Virgos, when we feel inadequate to the task, seems to be the phrase. Virgos have a tendency, in my experience, again, to overly, quote unquote, my made up word here, perfectionate a situation, unquote, before they get things done. Virgo energy will stay on one thing until it has, in their mind, become absolutely perfect. And so when I talk to my friends, my compadres, my people, I say, well, define what is perfect. When do you know that you've reached that level? Now, with me being Virgo in my Mars, I know how I am with my coworkers. I like to have a good time at work. They'll tell you differently, but I like to have a good time at work. But I also like to get things done, and I don't like to leave things incomplete. I start a project and I need to have it finished, or if not, if it's impossible to finish, put it away, tidy it up, and go back to it the next day. Don't leave things laying about. I don't like disarray, but that's at work. When I'm at home, that's a totally different thing. I like my comfort, but that's another video. Anyway, what I want to do this spread because it's going to focus on what it is that I want to bring forth now. What is it that I want to give birth to? Because I am really ready to up my game. I don't know what's going on energetically for me, but I am just feeling brand spanking new. So the spread, as I said, is called #ApGar. I'll put everything down below, and I am going to use this new deck that is creating such a sensation in the YouTube community. It's the Naked Heart Tarot deck by Jillian C. Wild, and I'll put a link to the walkthrough that Kelly of Truth and Story did and Simon of Hermit's Cave they did, so you can get a full glimpse, full walkthrough of this beautiful, gorgeous deck. It is available on Amazon, or through Amazon now. It's a luscious, luscious deck. The guidebook is juicy, thick. The spread cloths, I don't have all of that here with me. Everything about this deck is gorgeous. I chose to edge my deck in this beautiful burgundy. Wow, it looks like it almost matches my hair. This beautiful burgundy color. The cardstock is wonderful. As I said, go to Kelly from Truth and Story, go to Simon, you'll get the full walkthrough. So let's get on with this spread, shall we? So it has 6 positions. And of course, what I'm going to do my pull, and then I am going to pull a couple of cards from some oracle decks as final messages. So this is the Azucar Bone oracle deck. I think will match that. I am going to pull a card from the Flowers of the Night oracle. And I just got this cute little oracle deck, Aboriginal Dreaming. And before I do, let me tell you what it says. It was created by Mel Brown, and she has a couple of Aboriginal Dreaming, Aboriginal Goddess, and then there's another one. I don't remember. I have it. And so I'm truly loving the little mini decks now. But she says that this deck of 42 Aboriginal Dreaming Totem does not predict the future. Rather, the cards offer readers a choice and a way to move forward. So I thought that this was, and see, I didn't take off the plastic yet, how appropriate to pull this card at this spread. So here we go. First question is, the laboring mother. What am I bringing forth into the world? So as the laboring mother, 14 hours in labor, thank you very much. No epidural, all natural, thank you very much. It's been 26 years. It's a pain I will never, ever forget. But hopefully this is going to be a different sort of pain, right? So as the laboring mother, what am I bringing forth into the world? Sky Father, you know, what am I bringing into the world? Can you see that? Let's see. Well, Sky Father is the Emperor, and the Emperor is about, number one, boundaries and safety. But that Emperor energy gets things done. What am I creating? The Emperor is the leader, making sure that everyone is safe. You know, the Emperor's energy is security and, again, safety, so that we can all progress. What am I bringing into the world? My own tribe, my own village, my own I don't exactly have the name for it yet, but maybe my own business? Let's see, what does Jillian say about Sky Father? And you know, it's kind of ironic that this is the card that I would pull, because out of the entire deck, this is the one card that I do not like. I'm sorry, Jillian, but I don't like the imagery of this card. Sky Father. Let's see. Her depiction of Sky Father is the leader of structure and order. I'm just not digging this imagery at all. I'm sorry. I'm not vibing with this. A cosmic, long-bearded man with years of wisdom and knowledge. He is the father of the deck, the protector. He wears a crown, signifying his reign and control over the decisions, or over his decisions. He is in touch with the world. He is in touch with the workings of the universal order and knows his position. He has earned leadership and wisdom through life experience and is respected and admired for it. So what am I birthing into the world? My mind needs to be clear, she says. Focused and guided by courage to see things through. You know, whatever it is I'm birthing into the world, I need to see it to the end. This force of energy can feel powerful, unstoppable, and fixed. I must remain flexible in my pursuit. Oh, suki now. Let's see. There's considerable admiration for those who step forward with courage and perseverance. As your skills build and you apply them to your life, you'll be able to plan for further growth. Well, there must be a project. I guess maybe that's yet to be determined. I have a lot of things going on, but I think the universe really has my back and says, all set, we're ready. Okay? So, as the midwife, second question, what do I need to assist me to bring things into fruition? So, I guess this is going to be the assistant to the laboring mother. And I did have a midwife, and I was grateful to her. Let's see. For helping me bring my son into the world, for making the process as comfortable and as easy as possible as it could be for me. So let's see, as the midwife, what do I need assistance? What do I need to assist one with bringing things into fruition? And this is my birth card, Strength. Can you see that clearly? I'm hoping it's not washed out. What do I need assistance with? The midwife. inner balance. Maybe I want to make sure that I don't let power get to my head, you know, the misuse of power. I'm not that way. I think I'm a fair, decent human being. And I am a Leo, of course. Okay, so what do I need to assist me to bring things into fruition? I need to remember to tap into my inner strength. I need to remember not to be afraid to allow myself to fully embrace my own power and who I am. To remember that I am strong, powerful, and that I can remain balanced. I don't know why I'm having such problems with speaking today. Could be because of the outside noise. I'm not easily distracted, but for some odd reason, there's just something that's catching my attention out here. Anyway, let's see what Jillian has to say about card number 8 here. Two major so far. All right, so Chariot. Strength. Wildness tamed and inner strength freed. What do I need to assist me? I need to free my inner strength. I'm not sure about that whole tamed thing. I'll take that in a different manner, different meaning. But strength is about finding the serene balance between my primal urges and thoughts. It's about empowering myself by knowing myself and surrendering to my trusted instincts. Ultimately, this act of surrender is what will give me the courage to leap forward with faith and desire. So, the word that sticks out for me is courage. Do I come across as someone who lacks courage? Anyway, the partner. Third question. What energy is available to provide the support as I bring this into being? Oh boy, maybe there's something that's going to come into my life that is going to be much bigger than I ever anticipated, much bigger than my dream, much more than I thought possible, and I should not be afraid of it. You know what they say, be careful what you wish for? Maybe it's time. You know, once that labor starts, it's a little difficult to stop it. So let's see. The partner, what energy is available? Oh my gosh, look at that. Father of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Security, stability, the energy that is available to me. Wow. The King of Pentacles is about, again, this structure and order, this expanse of growth. And I'm looking at this buffalo here. Again, leadership that I can tap into, tangible leadership. This is putting your money where your mouth is. This is perhaps an energy of unlimited finances that's coming my way. Maybe I will be provided with a source of backing, you know. This could be an energy of someone who has the smarts to pull everything together to give me what I need. Or maybe it's just me. No, this is a partner. This is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this may be an energy outside of myself. Someone or something that I can tap into. I mean, I do hold a degree in finance and accounting. Maybe it's time I put that to use. Okay, and the fourth card is the Mother. What do I need to pay closer attention to? Or rather, I'm sorry, it's the Monitor, not the Mother. The Monitor. What do I need to pay closer attention to during this process? You see? What do I need to pay closer attention to during this process? 19 minutes in. I know you guys don't like long videos, But you know, I'm feeling good today. So let's see. As the monitor, what do I need to pay close attention to during this process? Ace of Cups. Look at that. Can you see this? Are you getting glare? Okay, there we go. Ace of Cups. Oh, I need to pay attention to self-care and taking care of myself during this process. So what did I say about Virgo tendencies and my work ethic? You know, I'm one of those people that will keep going until it's done. Going, going, going. And self-care and nourishing myself and honoring myself and all of that, I tend to put on the back burner. But I need to pay attention that when I get into this, because apparently something big is coming my way, to understand it's okay for me to take some time out and relax, kick back, be loving and kind to myself, take it easy, take those much needed breaks, step away from it, make sure my cup is full before I give to others, replenish myself, replenish my resources, you know, take a break from the grind, because as I said, when I'm ready to begin a project, I go in wholeheartedly. I don't do anything half-ass. Okay. So, card number 5, the Doctor. What guidance do I need to know right now? So, the Doctor, what guidance do I need to know right now? You know, let's see. What guidance do I need to know right now? Eight of Swords. Guidance that I need to know right now? Okay. Not to let my thoughts get the best of me. See that rose surrounded by thorns and the swords and the feathers. What do I need? To be clear and not blinded, not allow my thoughts to take me to a place where I don't need to, especially in regards to what's coming into my life. Make sure that I'm absolutely clear. You know, in the traditional deck, there's a woman who is blindfolded. In the Anna Kay deck, there is a woman who is standing in front of a mirror, looking at herself, a reflection of herself. You know, that rose, that inner heart. I need to remember that I am a person who has a heart as well, not to be brutal to myself and those who are going to step forward to help me. I also feel as though I need to be more trusting that I can allow others to come in to help me. If you look at my cards, the cards that I pulled, it's asking me to be more open and more, I don't know, embracing of those who are willing to come towards me. I am not always the warm and fuzzy sort of person, and I don't think this has anything to do with warm and fuzzy, but I am very discerning, and I do have that vibe, that look, that demeanor. I don't even have to say anything. I guess maybe sometimes it could be an energy that I would emit that says, please keep your distance. Do not approach me. As a matter of fact, don't even breathe the same air that I'm breathing. I know it sounds harsh, but that's how I am. And I have been through a lot, like most people. So, as I said, I am very wary of anyone or anything that I cannot validate. I always feel like there's got to be an ulterior motive. So I keep myself guarded and protected. Now, the advice of the doctor could be discerning. If it's raining, put on your galoshes. Okay, and the final card is the incubator. What needs to happen in order to push the process forward? Oh, last push, right? Actually, it's not the last push. I remember, okay, for those of you who had children, you'll know what I'm talking about. You spend hours and hours and hours pushing, and the baby crowns. And just when you feel like you cannot give any more energy, the head comes through. At least with my son. My son was born with a big head. And I thought it was over. And they were like, oh no, that's just the head. You've got the rest of the body that needs to come through. So that could be part of the process too. That even though I must continue to push forth, that first leap may seem like, okay, I can take a breather, but there's still something more that needs to be done. Not to give up, and that's probably why the strength card came in. That's probably why I need to tap into that energy of the emperor. Having the partner who's there at the water buffalo. I have all these strong energies that are there to support me. My doctor, my doula, all of that. So the incubator, what needs to happen in order to push the process through? A card flipped out, and I'm not going to take it. I am going to put my cards back in order. I'm excited about this new project. Okay, last shuffle, I promise. What needs to happen in order to push the process through? Ten of Pentacles. What needs to happen? For me, the Ten of Pentacles is my ancestor card. And for me, nothing begins without my ancestors. What needs to happen to push the process through is to pay reverence and respect to my ancestors at this time, which is going to be quite fruitful and fortuitous for all of us. The Ten of Pentacles is, did I say my Wall Street card? It's that ultimate of growth and stability. Everything has fallen into place. It's the culmination. But it's not the final resting place. And again, for me, I really feel that this is it's my ancestor card. Elephants have long memories. I must remember my family. I must tap into that energy, that familiar energy. I know what this is talking about, and it's time that I do something to reconnect to members of my family, make sure that we're all okay, that I'm not going to be doing this project, taking this journey, going out on this adventure by myself. I must push through the process of making sure my family is involved in this project as well. Those who are on this side of the veil and those who are on the other side of the veil. So, that was a very interesting reading. Apparently there's something major coming into my life that I'm going to be quite proud of, and those who came before me have something to say about it, and those who are here with me need to be part of the process. So I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Azucar bone, which I think may be a partner to the naked heart tarot. I'm just all over the place. So the card that flipped out was compass. Knowing my direction, number one. Okay? Where am I going? What is my true north? Where am I headed? Get centered, get grounded, and take one step at a time. One step leads to the next step. And as long as I stay focused on my goal, I will achieve it, I feel. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. Okay, and the next card I'm going to pull is from the Flowers of the Night Oracle. Oh, this is another deck I edged. I edged that one in purple. Anyway, I haven't really worked with this deck a lot, but let's see. Additional message from the Flowers of the Night Oracle. Challenge. Yes, I'm up for the challenge. Do you see that bat and the full moon? I feel that I'm being asked to use my other senses in regards to this. Trust my intuition. Tap into that inner compass that I have to guide me. Also, you know, bats, when they're resting, they hang upside down. Look at things from a different perspective. Maybe I'll pull the book and see what this has to say. But I really feel that it's asking me, or rather telling me, that I am up for the challenge. As long as I trust that inner part of myself that's connected to the divine, then I will be guided to where I need to be successfully. That going forward, yes, it may seem like a challenge because I feel that I may be asked to step outside of what I am comfortable with. But as long as I trust something greater and more magnificent than myself, I will succeed. And so the final card I'm going to pull is from this little baby deck that I talked about, the Aboriginal Dream Time. Okay, I'm not even going to do an unboxing. Maybe I'll come back and do an unboxing. But it's a cute little deck. Flip top. Look at that. With the dot painting. Doesn't come in plastic. That's what the backs look like. And then you have words on the front. And I am going to, let's see, pull a card. Let's see what word of advice. Give it a good shuffle. Oh, the backs are different. Of course they are. Let me show you that. You see that one? That's one. That's the first one we saw. Nice. And several more different designs. So let's see. Last word of advice, or last words of wisdom to help me move forward in this journey, this new path, this new venture that I'm about to embark on. Let's see. From the Aboriginal Dreaming cards. It says here how to use the cards. Clear your mind and concentrate on the question for which you seek clarity. Randomly select a card from the Aboriginal Dreaming Totems deck to provide insight into your question. Should you need further clarification regarding your question, select 3 Aboriginal Dreaming Totem cards. The first card indicates circumstances surrounding your question. The second card indicates a possible action you should take. And the third card suggests a likely outcome if you take that action. Let's do 3 cards. Okay, maybe not. Let's see what happens. I'm speaking randomly here. All right. Bit of wisdom here. I'm going to pull a card. And that is the design on the back of the card. Now if it's that way. Now if it's that way. And the card I pulled is love. And it says here, before you can truly love another, you need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. If you open your heart to love, it will flow into your soul. I don't know. You tell me. Any correlation? Any connection? But I am curious how this relates to my project, because I'm thinking my project is a business venture. I had a couple of ideas. I wanted to do something like a huge tarot share meetup in the DMV area. So I'm going to see about this card that I pulled, because I'm not sure how it relates to my Apgar spread here. So the first card indicates circumstances surrounding my question. How? What words of wisdom, what advice do you have in regard to this project that I'm bringing forth? Pull that card, and I'm going to put that card down. The second card is indicates a possible action I should take. Okay. Second card, possible action I should take. Let's take that one right off the top. And the third card suggests a likely outcome if I do take that action. Well, let's see what the universe has to say. Likely outcome if I do take that action. These are all face down. Oh, that one wanted to come out. All right. So the first card indicates circumstances surrounding my question. Can you see that? Richness. And it says, search further. The deeper you explore this issue, the more truth you will find. It will be well worth the effort. Richness. See the back of that card? Is that gorgeous or what? That way or that way? Search further. I'm going to have to journal this and come back to the spread. And the second card indicates a possible action that I can take or should take. Sadness. Allow myself the space to feel miserable, mourn what has been lost or what cannot be. If you don't take the time now, my sadness will catch up with me later when I least expect it. Oh, where's that card? So, of all the cards that I pulled, this was the Monitor card, the Ace of Cups. And that question for the Monitor is, what do I need to pay closer attention to? And as I said, self-care, emotional stability is important. This is the back of the card. You have that swirl there. Some things I must release. I must be mindful not to allow myself to get caught up in here, that there is always a way out to express what I need. Don't allow my emotions to get the best of me. I have a tendency to go into Sekhmet mode, which is not always great for everyone around me. I have a tendency to get into this place where I just want to burn everything, quote unquote. And so the final card is, because I've kept you guys long enough and I hope you're here still with me, the third card suggests a likely outcome if I take this action. So if I pay attention to self-care and keep my emotions in check, or honor my emotions, I should suppose, as opposed to keeping them in check. You know, if I feel angry, then it's okay for me to express that anger in a productive manner. If I feel sad, it's okay for me to honor that sadness. I tend to be very stoic. I tend to put on the good face. I tend not to be overly emotional about anything. And that probably is the Aquarius in me. So, if I pay heed to honoring my emotions, then I get to this place of forgiveness. Can you see that? And it says here, trusting myself is often harder than trusting others. Don't worry if you get this wrong. The consequences will not be as bad as you think. Do you remember earlier in my reading, what did I say about being very discerning as to who and what I allow to come to me? So I feel that my cards are asking me to step out of this safety zone that I may have. Maybe the big project isn't something that I'm going to create outside. Maybe the big project is me. And with that, I am complete. Thank you all for coming back. I will keep you posted. Hopefully I'll get another video done today. Take care. Stay blessed. Peace.